if you're planning to apply for a Polish visa or you're planning to move to Poland, ensure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to talk about Polish visa preparation tips, the tips that can help you to stand out when you apply for your Polish visa. So I have experience already coaching people who got refused their Polish visa, and after contacting me, I was able to coach them, tell them what to do, and they got their visas. I'm going to show you examples of the visas. These are examples of people I've helped to get their Polish visas. I'm going to show you screenshots from my Instagram handle. So the first one, good afternoon, sir. I got my Polish visa, and this is the visa. Of course, the personal details are hidden as it ought to be. Then the next one is this one. Hi, promise. Thank you so much for your assistance. Finally got my visa today. Wow, congrats. Happy for you. Okay, so this is it. Then the next one. Good evening, sir. I have gotten my visa. Thanks so much for your help. God bless you, sir. Wow, congratulations. So this is the visa, and this is another one. So this is the before message. So I just kind of like compiled it in such a way that I'll be able to show you everything. So basically I can show you all the conversations. Here that was when this person first contacted me on WhatsApp. Hello, sir. Good evening. I got your contact from a friend of mine. Peace. We both got denied our Polish student visas on the same day. So now that was after I've given this person tips. So the person contacted me. I got my visa today, sir. Wow, congrats. Happy for you. Thank you very much for your help. So now, in case you want to contact me directly, for example, you need one-on-one consultation after watching this video, okay? You want me to talk to you, you want me to tailor my help to your needs, then you're free to do that, okay? You're free to do that. The link is in the description below, okay? But please watch this video before you contact me. So welcome to my channel. In case you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Promise Breno, and I am changing lives, okay? This channel is for those who don't have a lot of money and they would like to move abroad to study or to work, okay? So be sure to subscribe, all right, and click the notification bell. And if you're excited about this content that I'm about to share, please smash the like button. Now, let's move to preparing for visa interview. What should you do to prepare for visa interview? Now look at what the school sent. Dear candidate, we are delighted that you have embarked on your journey towards joining the University of Information Technology and Management, UITM, in Rzeszów, Poland. Upon completion of UITM's admission process, you will need to proceed with your visa application. Should you be called for an interview, officials at the Polish embassy may ask you certain questions as part of their evaluation of your application. Okay, following pages, you'll find important information and possible questions that could come up during your visa application process, including the interview. It's really important that you familiarize yourself with this information before visa proceedings. Okay, I'm going to talk about for those for students. I'm also going to talk about for those for work. Based on my experience, I'm also going to hint you. I know that what is written here is for students, but I'm tailoring this video to try to serve everybody, okay, so that we can move forward. Now, let's look at essential information. Availability and taking action on time. You need to be proactive, okay? Visa procedures can be time consuming due to a variety of factors. Therefore, it's advisable to begin your application well in advance, giving yourself a sufficient amount of time to handle the necessary steps without rushing, okay? Give yourself time without rushing. That's why it's important for you to get the document faxed to you, or the document sent to you on time, so that you can settle down and process your stuff, okay? Now, the embassy may reach out to you unexpectedly or schedule an additional meeting or interview at short notice. Once you start your visa application process, it's recommended to keep your schedule flexible and be readily available for such instances. Okay, so it would really be a good thing, a fantastic thing, if, for example, maybe a document was missing and the embassy decided to contact you for another interview or to send the additional document. Because some embassies will just reject you without even telling you that one of your documents is missing. Okay, all right. Now let's look at documentation. Make sure to gather and organize all necessary documents beforehand. This includes the application form. By the way, I made a video, or I made videos where I talked about how to fill the application form. Yes, I made videos already. They're on my channel. How to fill the Polish visa application form. Okay, whether you want to fill for the student visa, okay, or yeah, I made a video, so and it can help you. You can just tailor it to either student or work. Okay, the form is actually like the same. The main difference is that for work is concentrating on your job, your employer, and so on. Whereas for students, is concentrating on your school. Okay. Now, this includes the application form, passport. Your passport should be at least 3 months valid after your after the end of your visa. Let's say, for example, you're planning to come to Poland and you want to, your study period or your visa is going to expire, or you're estimating that your visa is going to expire February next year, for example. Your study period in Poland is going to end February next year. Your passport should be valid after February, that is March, April, end of May or June. Your passport should be valid till around June, okay, end of May or June next year. Do you get it? Okay, that's about passport. Now, acceptance letter from your school, that is for those who work, or work permit from your employer or from the agent that is processing work permit for you. Ensure that you have this. Financial document to prove sufficient funds. I've made video on that. But to have an updated information about the required financial information, or what is required to have in an account, or proof of funds, as some of you will call it, you will need to check with the embassy. Check the links. Make sure you check the links in the description. Go to the section or go to the place where they talk about financial proof of funds and inquire, check to know how much should you have in an account. If you don't see such information, you can email the embassy or try to seek help from agencies to know how much you need to have in a bank account. As of today, for those of you who wants to come to study in Poland, you should have at least, let me see, at least 11 to 12,000 euros in an account, not blocked account. Okay, not blocked. This is not Germany. Okay, because from what I understand, if you're in Poland and you want to do your residence permit, you should have like 50,000 Polish zloty minimum. So, from my estimation, if you convert that to euros, I think it will give around 11,000 something euros or something. But me, I just to be on the safer side, have around 12,000 euros in an account. So I've talked about how to make a bank statement. Don't make bank statement push you away from Poland. There are ways to make it. Like if you don't have enough money, you can borrow money from people that trust you and put it there. And after you've made your bank statement, you can withdraw the money and give them back. Okay, so I'm just giving you hints on what to do so that you don't let this put you off. Okay, all right, because things are difficult. Countries, embassies are making things strict, and you have to be tough. Okay, you have to meet up with the demand. You get it now. So yeah, we've talked about financial funds, then health insurance. I would recommend there are a couple of health insurance I can recommend. Okay, like I can recommend Vienna Group Insurance. Yeah, I can recommend that one. It's a good insurance. I'm still using it up to now in Poland, so I can recommend it. And there are also other insurance that you can also, that you can check. But most importantly, check on the embassy website to see the kind of insurance that they want. Do you understand? Then, and any other relevant supporting document that are on the website, get them. Now, research. Get to know the visa requirements and policies set by the Polish embassy thoroughly. Make sure that you fulfill all the necessary requirements and have a clear understanding of the purpose of your visit and your studies at the university or your job at the company. Okay, make your research. Okay, it would also be beneficial to form an opinion about the city you'll be moving to Poland. For example, this school, Rzeszów, is a city in Poland. You are moving to Warsaw, make research, have an understanding about Warsaw. In case they ask you any question about Warsaw, in case. Now, the city where you will be studying, as well as Poland in general. You can also make research about Poland in general. And there's a Polish website. Just go where you can find information about things about Poland. You go on Google, you can check it and see for yourself. Now, the purpose of study. Okay, know the purpose of study. What is the purpose of your study? Be ready to express clearly your motivation for choosing the university you've chosen, or for choosing the company that you've chosen, or your motivation for working for that company, or your motivation to for moving to Poland to work for that company. Why are you going to do that job? Make research about it. Prepare yourself before going to the embassy. Okay, and for pursuing your studies or for working in Poland, be able to explain how this choice aligns with your academic and professional or career aspirations. Also, emphasize any unique features of the university program or opportunities that particularly appeal to you. Okay, now let's look at financial stability. You have to be financially stable. I know that you must not be financially stable to move abroad. As I told you, you can borrow money from people who trust you, put in an account to make a bank statement, or you can call out, you can go to your rich uncle or your rich friend to tell them, please, can you support my vision? I would like to move to this country. I don't have money. Can you just help me with your bank statement? Okay, just stand for me as a sponsor. Okay, help me with your bank statement and a letter of sponsorship and other stuff, to as a way to support me. So you can do this. Now, emphasize your financial stability and ability to support yourself during your stay in Poland. Provide evidence of sufficient funds to cover tuition fees, accommodation, living expenses, and return travel. So I talked about what can boost your chance of getting any visa. And one of the things is, if the embassy perceives that you have it in mind, or based on your body movement, your body language, or whatever thing you've supplied to them, and they see that you have an aim, okay, of permanence, you want to stay in that country permanently, and you don't intend to return back to your country, they will not give you that visa. They might not give you that visa. So this is why you need to don't show that you want to you're too desperate. Do you understand what I mean? So you have to comport yourself when you go to the embassy, and you need to show that you can take care of yourself too through the bank statement you're supplying to them, that you can support your living expenses, and also you have to make a reservation, flight reservation. By the way, you're not buying ticket until when you get a visa. That's when you buy your ticket. So you have to do that, your reservation, and it has to be to and fro. Flight reservation has to be to and fro to show that you are willing to come back to your country. Of course, anybody can go abroad and come back to their country to visit and go back again. When you come to that country and you feel like you want that country, you can decide to extend your stay. You can decide to move to another country from there, which in Poland, it gives you the privilege to move to other countries. For example, when you're in Poland, it will be easier for you to move to other European countries because you're already in the Schengen region, you're already in Europe. You get it? Now, ties to your country. Demonstrate your strong ties to your country, such as family, property, or morals and motives. This will help assure the visa officer that you have a genuine intention to return to your home country after completing your studies or after your contract is done in Poland. How can you do that? Provide marriage certificate if you're leaving your wife in your country. Yes, provide something like that. Provide, if you have a land, provide document that you own a land, you own this property, you have valuable asset in your country that you cannot leave behind. You will definitely come back for them. Do you understand what I mean? So have this document so that it can give the embassy an impression that you have ties to your country, that you have something that will bring you have an evidential proof that will take you back to your country. Do you understand? Now, language skills. Showcase your language proficiency by providing evidence of language courses or certificate. This will assure the visa officer of your ability to cope with the language requirement of your studies. Plus, if you do not possess If you do not possess any certification, make sure you are comfortable enough to take a verbal interview. So basically, if you're going to study if you're coming to Poland to study, remember that when you apply for school in Poland, if you provided IELTS, when you are applying for your visa, go with your IELTS certificate. If you provided a letter to show that English was the medium of instruction when you were a student in your previous school, carry that letter. Those documents you use in getting admission, carry all of them to the embassy to show that you are proficient in English, that yes, you qualify, and that you can thrive in that course, that you're not going to be a burden in Poland. You're not going to be having carryovers and having things that will keep you, that will keep prolonging your stay, that you're not going to be a nuisance in Poland. Okay? Very, very important. If you're coming to work and the work is requires English, provide proof that you know this language. If you don't have any of this proof, make sure you comport yourself on the day of interview. Speak correct English. Even if you need to imitate an accent in order to do it, but ensure that you are well spoken, ensure that you're eloquent, ensure that you speak very well, and you're well comfortable with yourself. Now, practice interview. To increase your confidence and improve your performance during the visa interview, it is highly recommended to engage in practice interviews with the help of a friend, mentor, or advisor who can simulate the interview experience with you. Practice answering common interview questions. This will help you refine your answers, improve your communication skills, and become more comfortable with the interview process. I remember when I was a kid, and if I'm to participate in a debate, I'll in fact then I'll just be saying it on my own. Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. My name is Promise Boniface. I'm here to propose the motion which states that boys are better than girls. With this few points of mine, like I will just be vocalizing it and be practicing it and be, kind of like, if you need to cram some things, cram it. You can just call a friend to tell them, okay, can you just interview me so that you be confident in yourself. Practice, okay? They say that practice makes perfect. Now, next, guys, I'm dishing out valuable information. I'm so excited, and please like this video. I can overemphasize the importance of you liking this video, how it can help me. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. Now, next point is confidence and professionalism. You have to be confident and you have to be professional. Project confidence and professionalism throughout the interview. Okay, project it. Project confidence and professionalism throughout. Be professional. Don't be a novice. Dress appropriately and maintain a polite and respectful demeanor. Show enthusiasm for studying in Poland or for working in Poland, and assure the visa officer that you will be a responsible student, that you will be a responsible worker in Poland. Do you understand? Be composed. Honesty and clarity. Be very honest. Okay, be very honest. If they ask you, where are you going to be staying in Poland, and you tell them that I'm going to, like you tell them another city instead of the city that is there in your letter. That would give the person, the interviewer, an impression that you don't actually even know. It looks like somebody just processed this for you, and you don't even know the reason for going to that country. So, and so you have to be honest based on the information that is available there and given. You have to be as honest as possible. Be very honest. Be very clear in your enunciation. Be very clear. Okay. So during the interview, listen carefully to the questions. Respond honestly and concisely. If you're telling lies, they can know. Remember that some of them might have studied psychology. So if you're telling the truth, they will know. They can know it. So you have to be honest. You have to be very honest. Be prepared to provide additional information or clarification if required. Avoid giving vague or contradictory answers. Now, I know that you might have practiced, you are not prepared for the interview, and all of a sudden they caught you unawares and they asked you a question that you didn't practice. You have to be able to be spontaneous. Be spontaneous. Now, concerns and unexpected questions. That was what I was trying to explain. Being spontaneous. If the visa officer raises any concerns or asks for additional documents, address them promptly, and provide the required information. Don't start stammering. No. You have to be able to approach things as they come. Okay, be prepared to explain any gaps in your education, employment history, or financial circumstances. Let's say, for example, you're going to work in Poland and you studied, the last time you were in school was 10 years ago. And during that period, since that period, you've not gotten any job in Nigeria or in your country. You've been looking for a job here and there, you've not gotten. So you have to explain to them if they ask you, okay, so what have you been doing throughout this period, these 10 years? You have to be able to explain to them. If you've been volunteering, explain that you've been volunteering and be honest. Okay? Just be honest, just be yourself. That's what I can say. Be yourself. Be yourself. Now, constant, be prepared to explain. Okay, I've talked about it. Constant contact with UTMs, UITMs, admission team. So you have to constantly be in contact with your school. Like this school now, I love this school. That's why I am 100% recommending that you should apply to this school. They are even saying that we should update them as things, come up. So some schools do not even reply your messages, talk more of even trying to follow up. So apply to particular schools. Hopefully, I'm going to make a video to tell you apply to this school, and this is my reasons because I've experienced it. Okay, it's very, very important to have this kind of schools that are backing you up. If anything goes wrong, you can ask them, and they will send you an additional document to support you, and that is good. That is the kind of schools you should go for, or a job that can give you additional document if you ask. Okay, very, very important. It's always good to have to work with those kind of people. Okay. If you liked that video you just watched, please give me a thumb up on this video and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Okay, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop content. And if you have any question, please put in the comment section below. Okay, till I come your way again, have a great time. See you in my next video.